You wish to consult me?
Such a scaredy cat.
Really? The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread?
And they were angry.
Mummy?
Do me a favour. Box my...
There's no point arguing with...
Anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done.
Giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
Speak.
This is the third time in the last 10 days. Stop fretting. The steel walking is stop today. Everything you do in the road city. As soon as armies are no more than fucking goblins and bugbears.
On our own.
There's no point arguing with the guards.
The baldurs!
If you're hungry, you can wait with us.
It won't help us. The days.
Times may be hard.
ripe with magic.
Looking ahead. Symbol on the collar. Gale, is this one yours?
It is! It's Tara! What's she doing all the way out here?
Mr. Dekarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favorite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Oh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here. She isn't my Trezim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons. Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it.
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dekarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about. Tara remains as willful as ever. Given the length of my time away, I feared she might have given up on me. Oh, I should have known better. She'd never do such a thing. I wouldn't have her any other way. I'd actually been thinking about introducing the two of you anyway. My tower in Waterdeep boasts an excellent kitchen and a wine cellar to rival Ondor himself. Not to mention a larder stocked with my homemade Hundor sauce. A Waterdavian delicacy, spiced to leave exactly the right amount of heat lingering on the tongue, and served with that most sharp-toothed of Aquarian residents, the quipper fish. I make it to my mother's recipe. Packs quite a wallop, as does she. Now that we've got something to look forward to, I think it's time we went and saved the world. Anything you ask, I'll answer as honestly as I can. I'm an open book, requiring only your gentle hands to turn my pages.
Something over there.
It is not for us to decide who deserves being angry.
citizens only. I won't say it again. But we want clear from arm. There's nowhere else to go.
You won't help us, but these left the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Still means dead. Crime of passion, secret conspiracy.
We loved Father Lawrence Susan. We would never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death.
Means dead. Read all about it.
Suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Thank the gods!
Such a scaredy cat.
Quite a spot, eh? I used to be scared of the windmill when I was a nipper.
There is nothing to forgive. It is only right to mourn.
We shed tears. We may shed blood tomorrow.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Keeping very well, I hope? Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies, for life.
You wish to consult me? A mistake. I am your most valuable asset. When you realize your
My favorite traveling companion. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. It's something of a gamble, true. So yes, I do worry about facing him. But if we can get his attention, finding the ritual's location will be much easier, and that could give me the edge I need. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Valdiska Blast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Trasin netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
One is just as important as the other, I find. And our luck has been poor. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children. But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Our judgment, and it almost doomed us. We need strategy.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
We can do nothing for you here.
What would happen to them if we...
Do not stand here.
Cannot rush into their claws again. Another defeat will wipe us out.
What's that?
Shut it! Scavenge wherever you can from this mess.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire.
Back off! I found these apples first!
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
The state of this cart. Wait, what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed and watered.
Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made. Now it's mush.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
God, I can practically smell it.
Shut it! Scavenge wherever you can from this mess. We'll make something out of it. Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for fire.
I'm really worried about Umi. How did the wine... They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill...
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road.
What a sad situation.
We made it through hell. Twice. I know...
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate.
I
I've heard Alfira made
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that...
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need... Shh, not so loud. If those lads... I don't really have any other friends. And...
so many more.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her!
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But he... Mines aren't get empty, Garen.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
The cult have claimed every road between boulders.
Washing my pits, this is the song when I... Aye! Gonna blood not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't. They're all wrong. Now go and be...
Something solid.
But I'm bushed. As if I could change.
We've got branch into the city with us.
Donations? Very funny. You can make a donation to the refugees, or you can leave. Thank you. Got something else to donate, have ya? Thank you. Got something else to donate, have ya?
Well, if you
Attention. Donations desperately needed for refugees. Every copper helps.
Nesta let you in. Good.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. Oh, how kind of you to say. Salutations once.
Direct me.
All's well that ends, well, not as bad as it could have.
Who's that rummaging around in there? You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right, I guess it can't hurt. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
You made it here all on your own. It was touch and go. Some close calls. The cult
Toys trapped to injure children. It's abominable.
I had it easy compared to the rest of you.
Explosives in toys.
Suppose the manip had the right idea letting you poke around.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac here.
I'm not paid.
Attention, fists. Listen up. One more dereliction of duty, and you're all going on punishment detail.
To take down trouble.
Got it?
So don't make trouble.
This isn't a glorious post, Fists, but it isn't a hard one either. If you can't even guard a blasted shed, it's no wonder we're being replaced by steel watchers.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Double the patrol. We're dealing with a maniac here.
Oh, hi! If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
Got it? This isn't a glorious post, Fist.
Gods. Glad Nestor sorted out those trapped toys.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac.
I took you for one of them for a moment. You're a recent arrival for sure. Still bet these wretches have nowhere to call home. Nothing to live off but what they carry. And nobody to help them but themselves. And me? You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring. Alas, you cannot eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms, for my goal. Difficult to get a good day's trade done when I'm expected to keep watch for Shadowheart at the same time. Who knows when she'll finally turn up?
What can I do for you, my friend? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed, but need to stay alert all the same. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept, most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
I'm not paying you to baby civilians.
We pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renaud there? A tiefling with short horns and purple hair?
Renaud. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out. Heretic.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious. Then that's where we need to go.
Oh, God. Go talk to Nestor if you must.
Waldarians! Stand...
Please, just...
The flaming fists are supposed to protect... Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen,
We keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Excuse me? I was bored wherever you're from. Clearly. There's beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling. She's not brave, Ben.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rat.
At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching?
What's that?
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
An ordinary lamp, not a trace of magic on it. Don't mind if I do.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
No one stopped me yet.
Speak, so long as you have something sensible to say. Ask it.
might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised.
Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers. So don't make
But what are you still flapping your lips at me?
Even if we only have tankers at Rivington.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Who's that rummaging around? You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Toys trapped to injure children. It's abominable.
Who would do such a thing?
You did me. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fans. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, didn't you? Would I try to fool a Sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from.
I'm sure the Manet revealed it.
Codling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Here we are, Griselda. All in one piece.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got Biscotti out of that burning barn.
No, I'm afraid I'm...
My love, you can't keep being so rude.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy. Isn't he just? I'm...
Oh, yes. As long as the...
Nearly there now. See the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and you're down here.
That's why we need...
Can't talk.
We told her.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's. The cultists assaulted the gate. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. Look, pal, there's no reason for me to stick my neck out against army. Way I see it, city's got a whole lot safer since the Steel Watch showed up. For that, we can thank Lord Gortash.
Cozy bed soon enough.
No passage this way, I'm afraid.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one. But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
Just one time we'll make an exception.
Unfortunate incident involving a child's fingers.
They attacked a child. I should have killed the little monster.
It was.
The answer was
Soon the bastards will have a Baldurian. Good. Any of the refuge.
arrest you all for gross negligence.
It's locked from the other side. Wonder where it leads.
Remind them that this is
plenty of
safe for the world.
How we fixed on supply?
Another horde of
Sound off.
refugees this morning.
Got campets and bobs from Ganthalon's dancing acts.
I have secured a most excellent supply of potions from the Velveteen Elixir.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious.
If you're sure. Fine.
Orin, Skvar, burn away the shadows she hides in, tear off her mask, and you'd reveal her for what she is, a shivering child.
It is done.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything. Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right?
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army?
Packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door.
I've got my eye on you.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's your name?
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen.
State your business.
I'm a herbalist by trade, Sir Fist. My assistants and I were out collecting.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still. The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if you're a threat to the city. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen, aren't you?
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Bastards, or I'll have your heads!
Bloody gnomes. We need... You! You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring... No matter. I'll find someone else.
The boss is expecting you.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work. Only if you're quick. Now let me get back to it.
You're here. Good luck. Huh. You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbrun. That's his job. I can...
It stopped. But it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it? There's something that when I ask the stone...
Still trying to calm down a bit.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure. I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. And the citizens, resistance fighters, are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope. Good. We don't have a chance unless we... The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you. They act all civil. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. I can blame them. They invented the Steel Watches, and they're building an army of them. Could be they're part of the cult. They've always been happy to provide. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. I'm sure you just need a little assist. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. I've built something unique, a room powder bomb. First of it, get the bomb inside the Gondi.
Wulbrun, please. This is...
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. It's liberation. The Gondians picked their side. If they had any courage, now they'll die like the dogs they are.
That's what I've been saying.
Fine. You want to try, but their idea of diplomacy is a steel so take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong. As long as you see sense. The foundry is in the lower city. Getting inside won't be... The streets will be clear.
A rune powder bomb? Huh. What the devil has he become? You'll hear no argument on that. They are inventors, just like us. The snick... Something is wrong. Very wrong. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their... That's all. Questions first.
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Boys ready?
Already stupid enough to move.
This is great.
Remind
Think of all the work we can get here.
Body is my favorite. You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Those thugs work for the guild. They can get away with whatever they like.
Hear me out. Also has rules.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen. The missus and I have been dreaming about the city.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
Ton of the people, and pray none of them has sticky fingers. Sleeping in the gutter, then that ton of iniquity.
Oh, honey, we should stock up.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delight? I just want somewhere warm and safe.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business.
Hear me out.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. You're damn right. The bridge god had some shite about
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said.
Sure. Good. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so far.
How? Of being a dwarf?
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
That might be worth a look.
Den of decadent delights. I just want somewhere warm and safe.
Are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything.
Take candles. Maybe even art.
Well, are we ready for the road once more? You're sure? Later then. I tell you.
What can I do for you, my... Lead on. I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
They can turn into mist now. I'm not the only one with new tricks.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom. And you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free. You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the Master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. Yes, and they'll be They're no threat to us. And they have no... Worst of all, they don't know their fates already. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves. Well, thank you, darling. But there's nothing to be afraid of. We are a team, aren't we? You are still with me. I knew. And now we know he's skulking. All right, let's go. Oh, darling. It sounds...
Well, are we ready?
As you wish.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. Blood near the bed.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Cognoscuit in lingua mortis.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Murdered. Filial betrayal, is it? A tale as old as the gods themselves.
Baldur. Dwarf, like me, dresses in, found his secret, killed.
The spell's power.
I don't mind it. also has rules.
You're not.
It will when you bet the drought. Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
A librarian to think on all fours and
Safe. It's a luxury.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Which means we're getting a real...
welcome to Shire.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised. A mien cool as ice. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? I thought as it's fee on use. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink, swishing. I'm no fortune teller. Truth is, Fion's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made. But I'd be a foot 2 flights up.
Elminster's library. People will get their thrills in the strangest of...
I'm listening. Murdered! I'll miss that face. Oh. Losing Fion slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting. This is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or more precise. They're through the... You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but Nisha, our lovely nymph, the client's a favorite of hers too. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. Everyone who's paid a visit looks, indeed, exceedingly handsome.
I want to give it a good rumple.
You're looking part.
How's darling? Another other anchoring for spicier flavour. Right as
Don't worry your pretty head about the fist, love. I can...
What'd you say, doll?
Darling, how you set me a quiver. I shall Hoots! Or...
Now, what can Hoots do for you? Forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. Damn. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if you're big. Have a look. All set, are you? My business is slinging tack. Sure, get the attention you want and a...
You have the key to my heart.
I mean, why don't you try?
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music...
You can stare as much as you like.
Nine hells! You followed me all the way here? What? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. I'm just a simple toy. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toy. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right, all right. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest... But there's more. Smoke powder. Not because I want to. Because I have to. I don't know who's in... Go there. Tell them Uncle... There.
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Oh, I will. Thank...
Give it a good rumple.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
My. I can tell you have but to... Don't be shy.